ticker symbol FMI Foundation Medicine. Joe uh, wanted to go over this one, and he just mentioned that this is something that might not be on your radar just right now, but we know a lot of people listen to this show, and it might change. So let's see what Joe has to say. Joe, what do you have to say about FMI?
I just think that people should really do some research on this company because let's see, they filed an 8K on what day was it? On December 19th. They obtained approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for Foundation Focus for use as a companion. Shoot, something just pulled up on me. Hold on. A companion diagnostic to aid in identifying women with ovarian cancer for whom treat with Rubrica. A therapy developed by Clovis Oncology Incorporated is being considered Foundation Focus. Is the next this is what intrigues me about this whole product of this is the next generation sequencing assay for qualitative detection of BRCA1 and BRCA2 alterations in ovarian tumor tissue. If the patent is positive for any of the deleterious BRCA gene mutations, the patient may be eligible for treatment with Rubica. But that's what I mean. That's big right there that they got that. But then they're a molecular information company. The company sells products that are enabled by its molecular information platform to physicians and biopharmaceutical companies. The company's segment is the business of delivering molecular information about cancer to its customers. Its products provide genomic information about each patient's individual cancer, enabling physicians to optimize treatments in clinical practice and biopharmaceutical companies to develop targeted oncology therapies. Its flagship clinical molecular information products, Foundation One, for solid tumors and Foundation One Heme for blood-based cancers or hematologic malignancies, including leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and advanced sarcomas, are genomic profiles designed for the use of routine care of patients with cancer. Its other products include Foundation Act, assay, a circulating tumor, Gene Kit, Foundation Core, Foundation ICE, and Smart Trials program. So the reason why, what I'm intrigued by this company is how like you'll have everybody like that does the different researches and like, oh, we got to do this on cancer and everything else. These guys are like a platform that's pretty much taking all that information and putting it into like different, they're like almost like a Google for cancer research. You know what I mean? Like a search engine for each particular patient. You know what I mean? It's just the potential for like future advancements towards like deciphering different, cancers and like treatments and, collectively that's where it's going. So that's why I was intrigued by this.
Right, I'll be right back, Joe. I gotta look at something else real quick on this.
Okay. And then the other thing that caught my attention too was you had some hedge funds that were basically taking up a position in them recently. Let's see. So at the present time, let's see, there was some holds on it. 7 analysts that are covering the company. 2 equity research analysts have rated the stock with sell recommendations,
Wow.
and 5 have assigned hold recommendations to the company. The average 1-year target price for among analysts that have updated their coverage on the stock in last year was $18.33. So I mean, that's doesn't always,
Right.
you know how
Well,
it goes when it comes to them. And I'm not trying to knock any analysts whatsoever.
right.
I mean, a lot of you guys, you do well, but sometimes I do better.
Yeah, we all know who listens to Joe when he's on here. A lot of people. So
Well, you know what? Yeah, but that's the whole thing. That's what I try to express to people. You don't need to sit there and put like, 50 million messages out, It only takes that one person to read it or pay attention or understand exactly what you're talking about.
right.
You don't need to put 50 messages. It's crazy.
All right.
Less is
So
more sometimes.
Exactly. So let's real quick here on FMI, investorshangout.com/live. If you'd like to check out the live stream, you can follow Joe there that just talked about this. He's the one that brought this up. It wasn't me. It wasn't the members. It was him. So I just want to talk about the past real quick here. We'll wrap it up. Now, they might say, it's a sell or the analysis. I'm going off of myself just like Joe does. And there's many times I will see buy ratings and there'll be a sell rating, to my opinion, and it'll be a sell. It might be a buy. That's just my opinion. So let's go off of where we were before, what we're at now. Back here on November 3rd, okay, you got down to the same level, you got below it, and you bounced off, right? You came down here, you went sideways, you bounced off of that black line I put on there, and you bounced off, okay? You come back down again. Right now, you're sitting on that. I think FMI is something you better put on radar. I think it's got a lot of potential where it's at right now, guys, because it's coming down off there. It has that potential to run. Looking at the 10-day simple moving average, I think in the short term, you can probably see $20.08. All right, so if you're a day trader or something like that, definitely put this one on your radar for a day trade or a channel trade, because right now you've got a consistent channel. Looking through the past, you just keep bouncing off that third. 3 strikes is a charm, hopefully, here. So you get through, you might be able to make through that 10-day if you do that 20 and 30 and start making your way up to that $21 mark. That's where I'm leaving it at that. I like to keep it in short term, and that is what I'm doing here. So that is stock ticker symbol FMI. You got anything to add on this one? Like I said, head over to Investors
like
Hangout.
that's the thing. I mean, we're going to basically be going off for like Christmas break and stuff, and we're not doing another show until Tuesday. But I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention because they just did the 8K the other day, and I mean, I see the potential in the actual technology and what they're creating. So that's why I felt,
Right.
I should bring it to people's attention. I didn't necessarily like sit there and put anything together on it. Just,
Right.
just kind of starting to do some due diligence on it. But at the same time, I don't even take positions in companies anymore. So.
Right. So, like I said, FMI, investorshangout.com/live, and check out the live stream.